Blizzard, Blizzard, Blizzard. The fans have built Classic Plus in a cave with a box of scraps. And it's kind of funny, they just recently shut down Turtle WoW, and Turtle WoW shut down Turtle WoW, and immediately came back as Octo WoW. Ascension released 21 classes, guys. Yes, you heard me correctly. 21 classes. And we over here, playing Blizzard official servers, are expecting a pathetic Death Knight and a Demon Hunter for Classic Plus, which is just gonna be the bastardized versions of them from retail World of Warcraft. So guys, in today's video, I want to break down how Ascension WoW and Octo WoW, also known as Turtle WoW, are affecting Blizzard, and how maybe this time the fight for Blizzard has just been lost. Because people who have way less money and way less resources, but just have one thing called passion, have completely already created a Classic Plus, which in my humble opinion is gonna be pretty hard to top for Blizzard. The other day I was watching the Ascension trailer and I just thought to myself, how are these people doing this? How do they find the passion? How do they find the ability, even though they know that eventually they probably might have to shut down, and yet they still push it with the releases of the content? And I just, thought it's probably passion. I don't know what else drives a person like that other than passion. Something I never understood about Blizzard, and maybe you guys can, clarify it for me, because I couldn't tell you. Why doesn't Blizzard talk to these people? Why has there never been a ground of understanding between the private server owners and Blizzard? And why can't they share the profits of this? The content is here, guys. It's been done. The only thing, in my humble opinion, that the private servers really always needed was a touch of polish from Blizzard. All Blizzard had to do was just reach out, cry out for help, and tell these people, guys, we acknowledge you. We think what you did was great. We know it's a private server. We're gonna swallow our pride, but my goodness, this is great. Believe me, guys, when I say that every time somebody asks me on stream, and I'm streaming TBC Anniversary and all these other versions of WoW, just soulless, passionless fucking slops, every time somebody asks me, Ace, should I come back to TBC Anniversary? And I tell them, no, don't come back to TBC Anniversary. Go play Ascension. Go play Octo WoW, Turtle WoW. Whatever version there is that is better than TBC Anniversary, go play that. The Ascension trailer and a couple of streams I watched of people who are risking their channels to stream Ascension because they're just so dedicated, it just really opened my eyes what a soulless slop, I'm sorry, TBC Anniversary really is. And I know I shouldn't be shitting where I'm eating since I'm playing TBC Anniversary and streaming it every day, but just because I'm playing and streaming something doesn't mean I cannot appreciate and acknowledge a product which has way more content than TBC Anniversary. They released TBC for the third time, guys, with no changes to it. None. TBC Anniversary was supposed to be more fleshed out TBC, faster TBC. We have been now 10 weeks, guys. 10 weeks with SSC and Tempest Keep. Are you gonna tell me that in 7 months since TBC Anniversary has been out, they couldn't, gather their little brains and consider maybe that, hey, maybe we should make Karazhan, Gruul, and Mactarion, these irrelevant tier 4 raids that only alts are running, maybe we should make them, 5 times a week. But they didn't. So it opened up my eyes in a way, guys, where I'm seeing that Blizzard, it just takes too long for them to get shit done, man. That's really, I think, my main gripe with Blizzard. It takes them too long to get stuff done, and they never communicate about anything. Not with the community, not with the private server owners, not with anybody. The only people they care about and they communicate with is their goddamn board members and their financial partners. But us, the players, I feel like we've been completely forgotten, guys. But how come a dozen of people on a private server care more about the community for a game that they haven't built up, for a game that has been built by Blizzard? Why do they care about that game more than their own creators? It's just something that is absolutely unbelievable to me, guys. I was thinking about it the other day, and I was thinking, imagine you have your own child and your neighbor cares more about your child than you do. This is like the metaphor I had in my head, and it just dawned to me, guys. This is just, it's abuse, guys. Like the neglect of Classic WoW from like Blizzard, their makers, their creators. It's just literally like neglect, guys. It is criminal. These guys, Ascension WoW and Turtle WoW, have been, having Blizzard around the little finger for, like 3-4 years now. It's absolutely hilarious how helpless Blizzard seems. And instead of fighting these people, I just don't understand why they just don't work with them. Obviously, they're not gonna quit, man. Yes, you're gonna shut down one of them, and the next day another one's gonna pop. I feel like it's a fight that Blizzard cannot win. And instead of putting their resources and their money into their goddamn lawyers, they could have talked to these guys. I don't care if these guys are Russian. I don't care if they're from Mars. I don't care if they're from fucking Outland. If Blizzard reached out to them, if they swallowed their pride for once in their pathetic lives, if they swallowed their pride, approached them and told them, guys, we've seen what you've done. We like it. We want to talk. It doesn't even have to be public, man. It can be private. It could have been something under an NDA. But, you know, people who play Ascension and people who play Turtle WoW would have noticed in a possible future version of a Classic Plus from Blizzard themselves, they would have noticed Ascension and Turtle WoW elements in it. But Blizzard, as always, guys, the only thing they know how to do, it's kind of similar to EA and Madden and their sports games, is just do the absolute bare minimum. There's nobody that can look me in the eyes with a straight face and tell me that TBC Anniversary is a superior product than this. I mean, look at what Joker said about it.
I'm protesting. I'm alt-F4ing. I am canceling my WoW subscription right now. This is not okay, bro. Until there is a good version of WoW to play, I will cancel my subscription. Because what am I doing? I'm being a massive hypocrite here, logged into this game, when there's a more interesting version of WoW to play that I can't even stream, by the way. Alright, and I would love to stream it. And I'm sitting here waiting for BlizzCon for them to announce something cool. But BlizzCon is still not here yet. It's still 2 months away. What am I supposed to do for 2 months? Sit here and play a version of WoW that is less interesting than what they're gonna announce and what's currently available in this massive... I feel like I'm a massive hypocrite for doing that. So I'm gonna uninstall. Sorry guys, I can't do this. I feel like my human nature does not allow me to be logged into World of Warcraft right now because I know it's not the version of WoW I want to be playing.
Guys, I just want to finish up by saying that I'm happy you're having fun on Ascension and Turtle WoW. I truly am. I'm sorry I cannot stream it. I would love to stream it. I'm just afraid for my channel. I hope it doesn't get shut down because it's sitting there as a beacon of hope and a standard of reminder for what a small team with just a little bit of passion can do compared to a massive company with billions of dollars and zero passion. This is a signing out. Thank you for watching.